Prime Minister instructed for all-out efforts to prevent coronavirus break out in Bangladesh. Health checkup mandatory at airport. SSC exams begin today. Government watchful to prevent question paper leak, says Education Minister. Election poster banner removal process ongoing. City Corporation cognizant about waste management will take more time. Good evening and welcome to News 24. This is Tamima Islam with the top news of the day. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has given special instructions to prevent coronavirus from entering the country in any way. As part of the preventive measures, the government has also directed the concerned authority to make health checkups mandatory for travelers from all countries. At the cabinet meeting in the morning, the Premier gave the order. Cabinet Secretary Khandakar Anwarul Islam said this at a press conference at the Secretariat in the afternoon. He said 171 more were seeking to return home from China. The Prime Minister has ordered to talk to the Chinese embassy in Dhaka about their return. So the government is thinking of bringing alternatives to those who want to return to the country from China. The Secretary added that the coronavirus was not found in the blood of 7 persons returning to China at Kurmitola Hospital. After the health checkup, they were sent back to Ashkona Hajj camp in Uttara. Meanwhile, the death toll in China from the deadly coronavirus outbreak rose to at least 362 on Monday, as the Philippines became the first country outside China to confirm a death from the infection. Two days have passed since the city polls, but election posters and banners have not yet been removed from different parts of the capital. Even in some areas, the posters were removed, but the road was filled with election-related garbage. The city is filled with laminated posters of the candidates. There was talk of removing the posters in own initiative, but no candidate did so after the election. But the City Corporation has already started work. The City Corporation could not say how the posters would be destroyed in the process of removal. This year's election posters are said to produce about 2,500 tons of plastic waste. Meanwhile, urban experts said the waterlogging would occur during the monsoon season due to the waste. Furthermore, people from different areas have reacted angrily to the electoral garbage. More than 2 million students are expected to take part in this year's secondary school certificate SSC and equivalent examinations beginning today under 9 education boards and 1 Dakhil vocational board. This year, the examinees were instructed to enter the center at least 30 minutes before the start of the exam. Besides, no cell phone is allowed. Meanwhile, after visiting the exam center in Tejgaon in the morning, Education Minister Dipu Moni said the government was careful to prevent leakage of question papers this year. The minister also urged the political parties not to give political programs like strikes during the exam. The High Court today issued a rule asking the government to explain within 6 weeks why they should not be directed to prohibit the gender detection of unborn babies. In the rule, the court also asked respondents to show cause why their failure to frame a guideline to prevent gender detection of unborn babies should not be declared illegal. The HC bench of Justice Inayatur Rahim and Justice MD Mustafizur Rahman issued the rule following a writ petition filed by Supreme Court lawyer Advocate Ishrat Hassan seeking necessary order. Secretaries to the Ministries of Health, Women and Children Affairs and Social Welfare Affairs, Directorate Generals of Health Services, Family Planning, Department of Women Affairs and National Institute of Population Research and Training have been made respondents to the rule. In the rule, the lawyer also sought explanation from respondents on why they should not be ordered to maintain a database of diagnosis report of unborn babies conducted by registered hospitals, diagnosis centers and other entities. A fire has burnt down more than 200 shanties in Chattogam's Majirhat slum. The incident occurred at around 4 a.m. on Monday. Acting on the tip-off, 4 fire service units rushed to the spot. The fire was brought under control after about 1.5 hours of trying. Fire service workers could not immediately provide information about how the fire started or the value of the lost property. However, Deputy Director of the Agrabad Fire Service, Farid Uddin Chaudhary, said the initial thought was that the fire started from an electric short circuit. Furthermore, no casualties were reported in the incident. The body of a minor boy who fell into a kennel in Monda area on Sunday afternoon has been retrieved. The body was retrieved on Monday morning. The deceased was identified as Asadul. The minor boy went missing after falling into Monda Canal around 4 p.m. on Sunday. On information, 3 divers went to the spot and searched for the boy till midnight. They resumed their search again at the morning and retrieved the body. Meanwhile, another team of divers are continuing their search for 5-year-old Tohamuni, who has been missing since she drowned in a ditch full of waste in Kodumtoli area on Saturday afternoon. At the beginning of 2020 Muji Borsho, marking the birth centenary of father of the nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, India's High Commissioner to Bangladesh Riva Ganguly Das on Monday visited Tungipara and paid tribute to the greatest Bengali of all time. Laying a wreath at the mausoleum of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the High Commissioner recalled the contribution and sacrifice made by him for the liberation of Bangladesh. Later, she visited Kalibari Central Temple of the districts. India's Congress President Sonia Gandhi was admitted to hospital in Delhi on Sunday. She is being treated for fever and breathing issues. Her son Rahul Gandhi and daughter Priyanka Gandhi Vadra were also at the hospital. Meanwhile, the hospital authority has said it is a routine checkup. Sonia Gandhi has not been keeping well for the last 2 days. News agency ANI reported, quoting unnamed sources in the Congress. Furthermore, the Congress party president had not attended the budget announcement in Parliament on Saturday. Before ending the news, the headlines once again. Prime Minister instructed for all-out efforts to prevent coronavirus breakout in Bangladesh. Health checkup mandatory at airport. SSC exams begin today. Government watchful to prevent question paper leak, says Education Minister. And election poster banner removal process ongoing. City Corporation incognizant about wasting management will take more time. That's all the news for today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.